The Samsung Galaxy S24 rocks a sleek, rounded design that's a real treat for the hands. It's a breeze to hold and fits in your pocket, making it the perfect pick for those who think big phones are just too much. Wrapping up the S24 is an armor aluminum frame, and those buttons on the side click like a dream. And just like its bigger siblings, the S24 also comes with IP68 rating. For security, the under-display fingerprint sensor is your go-to. It's snappy and reliable. Plus, there's facial recognition. Samsung's Galaxy S24's 6.2-inch screen might not be the top dog in terms of display sharpness or brightness, but it's still a solid choice for your smartphone screen needs. Whether you're browsing the web, gaming, or photo editing, the S24's display holds up well. Even small text is crisp and clear. Samsung's S24 series just got a major chip upgrade with Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy. This beefed-up chip is tailor-made for Galaxy gadgets, promising top-notch performance and battery life. My time with the S24 was a breeze. Galaxy AI packs a punch with tools that range from super handy to downright puzzling. Take Circle to search, my top pick from the Galaxy AI suite. Just long press the center button or swipe the navigation bar, and you're set to circle or scribble on your screen to search anything, anywhere. It's like having Google Lens on steroids because it works across all apps. The S24 really steps up the game with its camera setup. It comes with a stellar 50-megapixel main sensor. It's flanked by a versatile 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens and a 10-megapixel telephoto that brings distant scenes closer with 3x optical zoom. The photos are crisp, capturing intricate details like interlacing branches and textured bricks with ease. Up front, there is a 12-megapixel selfie cam that nails portraits with a more natural bokeh effect. Selfies come out detailed and colorful. You can shoot videos up to 8K at 30 FPS. The video stabilization is pretty solid. Also, the video colors are more true to life than the stills, less saturated, and the details are crisp. The Galaxy S24's 4,000 mAh battery may seem modest compared to other models, but it's slightly larger than its predecessors. Don't let the size mislead you. It packs a punch with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3's efficiency. It easily lasts a full day on a single charge, even with heavy use. It comes with 25-watt wired and 15-watt wireless charge support. The Galaxy S24 might be the smallest in its family, but it's no lightweight when it comes to performance. For those who find the S24 Plus and S24 Ultra too bulky, but still want the freshest tech Samsung offers, the S24 is a solid choice. The iPhone 14 Pro Max is one of Apple's top-notch phones. It has a shiny metal frame and a smooth glass back and front. The front glass is super strong and can handle some drops. The phone has speaker and mic grills on the bottom and the lightning port that won't go away. The design is very Apple-like and cool. It can handle dust and water too. The iPhone 14 Pro Max has a big 6.7-inch screen with 120 Hz that looks amazing. It's an OLED screen with a super sharp resolution, and it shows colors really well. The other thing is how bright the screen can get. It can go up to 1,000 nits normally, but if you're outside in the sun, it can crank up to 2,000 nits. That means you can see everything clearly, even on the brightest days. Everything feels bigger and better on the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Playing games, checking Twitter, watching YouTube, browsing the web, you name it. One thing I really dig is the dynamic island. It's a black bar at the top of the screen that replaces the old notch. It sounds silly, but it's actually super cool and makes me wonder what else Apple can do with it. The iPhone 14 Pro Max is a great performer, as you would expect from an iPhone. It has the new A16 Bionic chip, which is faster and more efficient than the previous models. The A16 chip can handle any app or game you want to use, and it also has 6 GB of RAM for smooth multitasking. Apple's cameras have been awesome for a while, and the iPhone 14 Pro Max makes them even better. Apple finally upgraded to a 48-megapixel main camera with a big aperture and sensor shift stabilization. That means you can use it as a 2x zoom lens too. There is also a 12-megapixel telephoto camera for 3x zoom and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera. The selfie camera is also 12 megapixel, and it can autofocus for the first time on an iPhone. And that's not all. The iPhone 14 Pro Max has a new photonic engine that makes the colors and textures look amazing in low light. The main camera takes stunning photos in any light. The colors are vibrant, the details are sharp, and the blur is natural. The ultra-wide camera is also awesome. It lets you capture more of the scene without losing quality. It doesn't make things look distorted at the edges, which is nice. And the best part is the macro mode. It automatically turns on when you get close to something. The 12-megapixel telephoto camera has been a pleasant surprise. It may not seem as impressive as the 30x and 100x zoom on a Galaxy S24 Ultra, but it works very well. It lets you zoom in 3x and capture your subject with great detail and color. This device has a 4,323 mAh battery. The iPhone 14 Pro Max is a great choice for anyone who loves a big screen. The cameras are amazing, especially for video. You can capture smooth action shots and cinematic effects with ease. The battery life is also impressive, lasting longer than most phones.